Hey there beauties, my name is Kristen Marie. I'm a licensed esthetician, an educator, mentor, a YouTuber, and a mom. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode, and before we dive in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're new here. If you love skincare, if you're an esthetician, all of that is covered here on this channel. One quick note for you guys is that next week I will not be doing a video on Monday. It is going to be Thanksgiving week, and I don't have childcare most of the week, and it's a holiday. And so I honestly just want to give myself that time to enjoy with my family and not worry about filming. So we'll get back to the program after next week. But anyways, in this video, actually it took a little bit of a turn that I did not expect it to take. So I originally thought of this idea, let me do a video where I go to a Sephora near me, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to pretend to just be a regular consumer and tell them about my skin and see what they'd recommend for me. I was actually really happy to be reintroduced to this brand, try out their products, and if you guys know from the title, it is the skincare brand Tatcha. And I'm putting my skin on the line for you guys and putting my own money on the line for you guys to try out these products. When I went to Sephora, told them my concerns, and I was basically handed off to what I found out was the Tatcha rep. If you guys do go to Sephora, my tip for you is to make sure that you're not just talking to a brand rep the whole time, because I did find myself trying to ask her, well, like, oh, what else would you recommend, and what could target this and what could target that, and she just kept coming back to Tatcha. She was a beautiful soul, not trying to talk down on her at all. She was doing her job, and she did a great job, you guys. She sold me on everything. She was showing me pictures and giving her own personal testimonies, and so I was really actually excited to try these myself. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you, of course, my first impressions with using the products, of course what my most and least favorite products were, and then kind of some pros and cons about the brand and just my overall tips and feedback and whether this brand is Kristen Marie approved. So if you guys want to see that info, then go ahead and keep on watching. Thanks so much for continuing to watch, and let's dive right into this Tatcha skincare review. I have the products laid out in front of me, I got my notes, and also do your own research on top of this video. There's hundreds of reviews out there for these skincare brands that I'm reviewing, and what I'm trying to do is to just put what I find is important into one video. And if you have any suggestions throughout the video or your own experiences, please make sure you comment below, because I'd love to hear your feedback. Let's dive into the brand history real quick. This company, Tatcha, was founded in 2009 by a woman named Vicky Tsai, and she was a Harvard business grad. She was working corporate America. She found herself in an unhappy place. I can't say I don't relate, because that's definitely a part of my story as well. And she now is the owner of one of the most prestigious skincare companies in the country. Congrats, Vicky. And if you're watching this, please know that any of the feedback that I'm sharing is hopefully to improve your brand and to give you my honest feedback. But Vicky, she quit her job and she decided to travel, and she found herself in Kyoto, Japan. She went there with the idea of recentering herself, learning about their culture, and found herself learning about beauty and skincare. And as you know, Japanese and Korean skincare have made their footprint in the world. She noticed that these women that she was meeting had gorgeous skin, and she started asking questions. She gathered a team of scientists, geishas, and others in the industry to help develop what now is Tatcha. Now headquarters for Tatcha is located here in San Francisco. Their products are all manufactured at their Tatcha Institute in Tokyo, Japan. Is this though a Japanese skincare brand? No, it is an American brand, but with Japanese inspiration. Now it's been acquired by a company called Unilever, who also owns other brands like Kate Somerville, Murad, and Hourglass. So those are some of the main brands that maybe you guys have heard of. The name Tatcha in Japanese means standing flower. One of the key ingredients that they're really well known for, that they have patented and developed in their own lab, is called Hadase 3. Sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of that. It is a blend of basically Japanese superfood, antioxidants, and amino acids with green tea extract, which is known to be a natural antioxidant, not only for protection against free radicals, but it's shown to have several benefits for the skin. It reduces redness, it reduces inflammation. It almost acts like a natural sunscreen against UV damage. The second ingredient in that patented ingredient is red algae, which is known to plump the skin and give it a more radiant appearance, to keep hydration in the skin. I feel most hyped up ingredient out of those three is the twice fermented rice water. I had to actually look up what the heck that was, but you know when you wash rice and the water gets all cloudy? So basically what they do is they take that rice, they take that water that you got from washing that rice, and they put it in jars. And like anything sitting over time, it's going to culture, it's going to develop bacteria. But of course, the goal of this fermented rice is to take that healthy cultured bacteria and put it into either shampoos, skincare. It's used in a plethora of products, but specifically for Tatcha, it's used in their skincare. It is known to have many benefits as well. A lot of Asian cultures use this, so it's used to lighten and brighten the skin. It has natural presence of microbiome in there. So we've talked about microbiome a few times on my channel, but basically what that means is that the more healthy bacteria present on your skin means your skin will be more balanced and not as irritated. And it also has properties known to tighten the skin. Now, they've claimed that it can address texture and acne. Those from my research have shown to not have hard evidence at this point, but it is suspected that this fermented rice water can help aid with things like acne and other skin conditions, which Vicky, the founder, was dealing with acute psoriasis at the time and has claimed that using these products and the science that goes into these products has helped heal her skin. I will say though that Tatcha has been recognized by a handful of well-known names like Allure Magazine, People Magazine, Glamour Magazine, for specific products, and also by the National Eczema Association. I feel like the basis of this company was created with that in mind. More about Tatcha, where can you find it? It's gonna be at Sephora or QVC, but Sephora is probably where it's most accessible and most recognized by you guys watching this. I'm just gonna pull up Tatcha's website. So really quickly, let me share with you which product sets that I purchased. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the 2 sets that I got and the samples and the other product I purchased and share with you my favorites and least favorites from those groups. Side note, all of the products together were pretty pricey, I'm not gonna lie. Thankfully, I did purchase some of the sets and there was that sale going on, and then thankfully she threw in some of those samples in there. The first set that the rep had talked to me about was this Clarified and Balanced Trio. This Clarified and Balanced Trio will help reveal smooth, balanced skin with clarifying Japanese ingredients like loofah fruit, Okinawa kucha clay, and wild rose. These 3 formulas work in harmony to gently exfoliate, refine pores, and provide lightweight hydration. Retails at $114 with a $152 value. Out of these 3 products, which one was my favorite? I would definitely have to say the water cream was my favorite product out of that set. I know I've heard some people rave about this product and some absolutely obliterate it. and I'll be honest with you, the people who did not care for this product were dermatologists and clinicians. I think the reason why they didn't care for this product was because there is fragrance. Just so you know, if you're somebody who is more against fragrance, probably wouldn't want to use this product. For me personally, when I use this product, it did not irritate my skin. How did I use this? Again, I used it morning and evening, and I actually preferred this moisturizer over all the other moisturizers that I use, only because it gave such a nice, lightweight, dewy feel to the skin. It's such a pleasant experience, and I do feel like the texture of the skin the texture of this product did well for my skin, given that I'm more of an oily combination skin type. Perhaps a more hydrating product would be better for you if you're a drier or sensitive skin type. This one is formulated with silicone and ingredients in mind to help combination oily skin types. All the products are formulated with that had to say 3 complex, so I won't be mentioning that for every single one, but particularly with the water cream, it is formulated with Japanese wild rose, which is in traditional Eastern medicine and used to bring the body back to balance, improve circulation, and even the calm spirit. Fruits of this fragrant blossom can enhance skin and balance and diminish the look of pores. Also has Japanese leopard lily. Its special power is to help minimize excess oil production, calm problematic skin and promote turnover of the skin. They've also raved about the gold that's in this product. I know there's a debate whether that's beneficial or not, but I know that there are some skincare treatments out there that do use gold on the skin, and I've heard some benefits to that. I mean, who wouldn't want to put gold on their face? I mean, I think it's a little bougie, but oh well. This product retails for $72 on its own. My least favorite out of that set, honestly, I didn't care too much for either of these, only because I just don't feel like if you have really acne prone skin or a lot of texture, these aren't gonna do much. The cleanser had a very light exfoliator in there. They called it that loofah plant extract. It's very gentle. It does feel very nice on the skin, but I just don't feel like I could recommend this over a different acne oily combination targeting cleanser. This texture tonic also was very gentle. I was looking at the ingredient list and it said that it had fruit derived AHAs in there and some fruit extracts that are going to target texture and oiliness. I didn't really see necessarily what AHAs they're referring to. I know in the fermented rice water there's already a natural presence of lactic acid in there, so maybe that's what they were referring to, but I didn't see specifically in the ingredient list that there was salicylic acid or glycolic, and they didn't even really give a percentage. While it is very gentle and it feels nice and it smells nice, I really don't feel like this did much. But did it have an adverse effect on my skin or irritation? No, but I have read one of the ingredients that was high on the list was butylene glycol, which is a commonly used ingredient in skincare to help stabilize the product, to provide it that moisture and slip, and it is an alcohol type of ingredient, so it can be for some irritating to the skin. So you're going to want to make sure you do a little patch test on yourself to make sure it's not going to be irritating, but for me personally, it didn't do anything harmful to my skin. Now let's talk about the other bundle that I purchased, because I did tell her that I was concerned with dark spots and aging, of course, and so this is what she recommended for me. The Smoothing and Firming Skincare Holiday Value Set. Retails for $132 at a $195 value. Good for loss of firmness. Good for dryness. Let me just share with you what came in the set. It came with the Silk Serum, the Silk Cream, and the Tatcha Essence. I'm assuming color-wise they're kind of together. She did throw in there a sample of the Silk Peony Eye Cream. She sold me on it mainly because of the Silk Serum, and I will say that this was my favorite product out of all of them. But how you would incorporate this set into your routine, I would say probably this would make the most sense at nighttime. Cleanse your skin and then wipe down with your tonic or your targeting toner, and then you would place the essence on your skin. The essence, I guess you could technically use twice a day. Also the serum you could use twice a day, and the cream, but I do feel like this is a bit of a heavier cream. Let's go back to my favorite product out of that set. It was a Silk Serum. It retails for $98. It's got great reviews on Sephora. Clinically proven retinol alternative that strengthens the skin barrier, smooths the look of wrinkles, and visibly firms. Highlighted ingredients that they're going to bring up to you when they talk to you about this product is that cranberry extract, which helps to maintain balance while supporting the barrier for smoother looking skin. Sea fennel, which is a marine botanical that helps the natural turnover process and smooths the skin. And silk protein, which is a moisture binding ingredient that visibly smooths and plumps dry fine lines. For those who may not have used retinol in the past, but it can be a little bit irritating the skin, so there's some products out there that offer a natural alternative to retinol, and so I guess this would be one of those products. And there are clinical results about this product, and after 4 weeks, 85% showed an improvement of less look of fine lines, 78% showed an improvement in firmness, and 100% showed a reduction in skin redness. High on the ingredient list is that cranberry fruit extract, also squalene, hydrolyzed silk, safflower seed oil, and sunflower seed oil, which I don't feel like is a very common ingredient in certain skincare, and is a very pure and non-comedogenic ingredient. Peptides in there that I'm seeing. There is a sweet almond oil, which may be giving the serum that slightly sweet scent to it, but from what I see, it doesn't have any fragrance in there, so I do believe that this could be a good product to use if you are not for fragrance. I just had a really silky finish to the skin. I used these for a couple weeks, but I'll be giving my overall thoughts and opinions at the very end of the video, so keep on watching. But as far as my initial impressions, that serum was amazing. Now, my least favorite, I would say, out of the white products would be... Not that I didn't like this product, the Essence. I just think it's just overpriced and overhyped, okay? So they're claiming that this product is kind of the most purest form of that patent ingredient that has the fermented rice water and the red algae and the green tea. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it's called because of the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's supposed to be put on the skin before you put on your serums and moisturizers, and it's claiming to help better product penetration and absorption of those products. One of my reps explained Essence to me as it's basically a bone broth versus a tea. It's just a little bit more of a higher concentration of those ingredients in a product. Do I believe that it's necessary to spend the amount of money that this costs? It's $110, okay, just for this product. I just don't think that that's necessary. This product also felt a bit tacky on my skin when I put it on. I don't really feel like I enjoyed the application too much. The other essence that I would probably recommend for you to use or try out would be from Eminence Organics. It's their birch water essence. Check that one out if you haven't already, and if you're looking for an essence to be as an alternative to this essence product. So let's dive into the other products that I mentioned to you guys. I got some samples, and I also bought the Violet C brightening serum. There was the rice wash, the sunscreen, dewy skin cream, and the luminous dewy skin mist, and then the Violet C brightening serum. So I would say that this one was my favorite one out of those products, only because I enjoyed the application. It didn't feel sticky on my skin or pore clogging. I remember the lady was selling me on this one, and she actually showed me pictures of clients and her and other Sephora workers' skin that tried this on their skin for 4 weeks and saw a noticeable difference in their pigmentation specifically. So I will probably continue to use this and really truly see if it does make a difference, but she recommended using it at night after you cleanse and before your moisturizer. So let's talk a little bit more about it. $89, which comparatively to other pro level serums, that's not unusual. It has a 20% vitamin C plus 10% AHAs. Its goal is to help soften and smooth for more radiant and even toned skin, and it is fragrance free. It's recommended for all skin types. It targets dullness, fine lines, wrinkles, dark spots, uneven texture. Results: it says in 1 week to see smoother, more radiant skin, which I do feel like my skin looked brighter after using this product. 8 weeks, you'll see improvement in skin texture and appearance of fine lines. So let's talk about maybe why that's the case. So the vitamin C and Japanese beauty berry, including 2 types of pure vitamin C. The Japanese berry, rich in polyphenols and antioxidant, helps stabilize the vitamin C, maximizing its effectiveness. Sometimes with the higher percentages of vitamin C in products, there's questions of whether that it's stable, it's actually working, and so this ingredient supposedly helps to stabilize that vitamin C. And it also has an ingredient called Japanese angelica root, which is an edible plant, and it helps to reduce the appearance of dark spots, discoloration, and post-acne scars. Yeah, looking at this ingredient list, it has a lot of those ingredients are high on the list. I don't really see anything that's popping out to me that's negative. Question a little bit about necessarily the AHAs present in here. It's going to be fairly gentle, so maybe the claims about the texture I would question a little bit. But as far as the brightening effects, the targeting your pigmentation, I do believe that this can be effective. And just seeing the before and afters that lady was showing me, I was like, whoa. So I actually took some befores of my skin, and like I said, I will probably give you an update on this in 4 to 8 weeks to see how the changes are going. I do definitely feel like my skin was looking brighter after using this serum. My least favorite out of the sample sets was probably this dewy skin cream. It has a purple color to it, and definitely have heard some goods and bads about this moisturizer, and I just felt like it was really thick on my skin. I felt like I woke up the next day and I just had so much shine and greasiness on my skin. I just did not care for it. But what I would say could be a good alternative would be the Eminence Bakuchiol and Niacinamide moisturizer, priced at lower than this product, and again has very high quality ingredients in there, and I've used it on my skin and I definitely feel like it is not too saturating, and it can provide some really great anti-aging benefits. It's colored purple too, so if you want a purple moisturizer, grab that one. Now, my overall thoughts and experience with the brand, and just learning more about it and using the products, seeing the results on my own skin. I did do a review for another brand last week, and I did share with you my honest results from that, so I'm gonna again do the same thing for this brand. And I actually really liked how my skin looked. I don't feel like I was excessively oily. I don't feel like I was breaking out a ton. And my skin just felt hydrated and supple, and it looked brighter. The experience of using the products was great. Again, I'm not a girl who minds fragrance. I didn't feel like any of these, though, felt overly fragrant in my opinion, and that they do have some products that are fragrance free. So if there's some that you want to pick and choose from the collection, you totally can. Just look at the ingredient list and make sure it's suited for you. But what I would wish that they would do is create all of their products with the alternative of no fragrance in them, only because we're finding more and more in skincare that fragrance can be irritating, and just it's a non-beneficial ingredient at the end of the day. I'm kind of a bougie girl, and I like fragrance sometimes, and I like the feel and look of things, and I do feel like I love their packaging. I do enjoy the marketing, the branding that this brand has brought forward, and also that I do feel like they have clinical backing to their claims. Although the clinical studies that are shown on the website were for 20 people, 40 people, I would love to see a larger study done on maybe 100 people at least, to get a better idea of kind of the general population's results would be using these products. So if they can continue to do studies, that would be great. Also would love to see some more pictures. The pictures that the representative showed me on her phone, I would love to see those pictures thrown on the website or somewhere, so that people could see results of these products and the claims that you're making on these products. I do enjoy seeing the statistics, reading articles about how it's benefited people's skin. But again, the con may be that other clinicians and chemists and dermatologists have spoken against the brand, only because there is a heavy presence of fragrance in their products. But I do feel like aside from that, they're doing a great job, and they have their own facility that they are creating these products and formulations. I love the idea of that patented ingredient with that blend of Japanese superfoods. I do feel like I noticed a change in my skin and more balance, because my skin had been irritated the week prior from using some other products. So this did, I feel like, kind of recenter my skin and gave me a great result in the end. With all that being said, is Tatcha Kristen Marie approved? I would definitely say Tatcha is approved. You're gonna have to pick and choose which ones. I would not say that this could be your full routine only using Tatcha. I do believe that, especially if you have skin that is more acne prone or heavily in that aging stage, you're going to want to use something that has a bit more punch to it. If you want to throw in the water cream in there, or throw in the vitamin C serum in there, I think that's totally fine, and I've had a great experience with these products. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and comment below any other brands that you hope to see from me. And again, I will continue to keep my content improving, refreshed, and what you guys want to hear from me. So I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.